What's up, family? It's the next morning. Still here in Reno at Hot August Nights. Took the Camaro out for a quick spin last night. Realized it had an overheating issue. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to take a look at that this morning. I went out to the San Mateo cruise. Last time I took it out, no overheating. Drove it from the house, didn't trailer it. But since parking it then and then bringing it up on the trailer, now I have an overheating issue I need to figure out. So I'm gonna take a look at that this morning and see if I can figure out what's going on. I'm not sure why it's overheating. Maybe the fans aren't kicking on. Maybe I blew a fuse. So I'll have to take a look at that. So we got the Camaro here, the Audi here, and the trailer. And then that's our hotel room back there. All right. So let me try to figure out what's going on with this thing. I gotta check to see if the fans are coming on. Yeah, it looks like I don't have much coolant in there. That's the first place to start. So I don't know where some water is around here, but I'm gonna just take some water from the cooler because our ice is probably melted by now. At least a lot of the ice is melted, I'm sure. So there should be some water in here. So that's where I'm gonna start. Not my drinking water. I will start with the cooler water, the melted water from the cooler. Top off the radiator. So I'm gonna put this camera down and use this cooler right here to drain it and fill my radiator. I'm gonna take a quick drive. The fans are coming on, so it's not a fan issue. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on why it's overheating. Maybe it's just not burped properly. All right, so I drove the Camaro. It's daytime. Last time it was overheating at night, and I had to park it and shut it down for the night. Just added some water, a little bit. It wasn't that low, so I'm really not sure what's going on. The fans are functioning, but I drove it just now. It's still running a little warm. It's got a fever, but it's at 200. So I'm gonna run it for today. I gotta look into it. I'd rather have it sit around 190, 195. So it's got about 5 degrees. It's got to drop for me to feel like it's comfortable. So for now, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, park this thing, let it cool down, and then eat some breakfast. And then I'll get out and get some car content for you guys. But I just wanted to see if I could get it running enough that I could cruise it a little bit today. That way it would make it worth bringing. I do want to take it over to Summit. So when I go to Summit, I want to take the Camaro. I got some parts I need to buy. And so I'll have that in another video. But today, what I'm going to do is just check out the car shows. There's going to be a lot of car shows down on Virginia Street, the same street that they had the cruising on last night. So I'm going to get over there now. I'm just going to park this thing, let it cool down. It's at 200. I'm not too concerned about it. If I blow a head gasket, I'll blow a head gasket, but it is what it is. We're constantly working on these things anyways. They're never right. So, I mean, they could be right, but you always try to fix something or make something better. So I'm not tripping off the 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to just let that roll for now and park this thing and get to walking for a little bit. See if I can't get some interviews too. But it's running all right. I'm not tripping off of it. So yeah, we're here headed over to El Dorado Silver Legacy on Virginia Street because there's a show and shine. We're going to check out the cars. See if we could get some interviews too. Mustang. Old Chevelle. That's nice. Let's see if it's even picking up on camera. A little dark in here, but that's okay. We got a Chevy Impala here. This one's for sale. Let's see what year. 63 Impala. It's for sale if y'all interested. It's clean though. Clean Impala. Oh man, this Corvette though, this is dope right here. Old Stingray Convertible. Look how it pops in the back. That's all custom. It's hydraulic ram actuated. That's nice. This is dope. This is a cool color too, silver. Look how custom the dash is. At the radio, dash has been all smoothed out and wrapped. And looks like leather, red leather. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. Yeah, this thing's clean. Now this is a nice car. It's not original Hillborn. It's fuel injected, but it's a replica of the old Hillborn systems. But it is definitely fuel injected. You can see the fuel rails there. Thing sits in there tight though. They even covered up the radiator, clean up the engine bay, smoothed out the wheel wells, firewall smoothed out, Willwood brakes, master cylinder. It's nice. Thing's clean. Thing looks mean too. Alright, so we're gonna keep walking around here. We got a Coupe. Looks like a Coupe here. Oh, Challenger. Sorry, my bad. RT Challenger in black. Nice looking car. Looks stock inside, stock seats. But he is running a Sniper fuel injection system. So let's take a look under the hood. So it looks like he has a Sniper Holley fuel injection system, but it's just a single port injection or throttle body style injection because he has the original manifold. So that's pretty cool though. So it's either single, dual, could even have 4-port injection, but it's going to be a carburetor type setup where it mounts right on the carburetor mounting plate on the top of the manifold. You got a 58 Chevy Bel Air. Cool. Like a Ford Ranch wagon. Definitely seen a lot more wagons lately. Got the Camaro. Small block Chevy still in it. No LS swap here. Small block Chevy. Got the RS seats from a new generation Camaro. Interior's clean. It's like a saddle brown. I like it. Door panels look nice. It's a cool color. I still don't know what color to paint my Camaro. So comment below if you have any ideas. Give me some ideas what I can do on mine. But that's a cool red. It's like almost a burgundy red. It's a dark red. What's this? A Chevy? They call it a Corvair ramp side. Oh, I didn't even know Corvairs made trucks. Man, that's kind of cool though. I wouldn't drive it, but that's kind of cool. The cab sits really forward over the wheels. I've driven vehicles like that. They got a funny way of driving, just the feel of it when you're driving them. Volkswagen buses are that way. Some semi trucks are that way, where you sit over the front wheels. Buses are that way, school buses. It just steers kind of different because you're in front of the steer wheels. But yeah, so this door actually opens up and lays down on the ground like a ramp, so you could use it as a ramp to load your cargo in the back. So it's very different. As clean as this thing is, though, I don't think I'd ever lay it down to use it as a ramp, and I doubt that they'd allow it to drop that far. They probably have a limiting strap to prevent that that edge of that gate from hitting the ground, because that paint is perfect. And then it's a Corvair, so it's a rear engine behind the rear axles, not a mid-engine. So that's the difference between a mid-engine and a rear engine. Is the mid-engine is going to sit between the two axles, the front and the rear, and rear engine is going to sit behind the rear axle. So I know people are often confused about that. But that's cool, that's different. Another Vet. I still like that silver one better, but gotta respect the Vet. Got an old Willys here. What's this underneath? Small block. Oh, that's not even a Chevy. Oh no, that's like a, I think maybe an Oldsmobile engine. But it's not a Chevy. And it's got the high-rise intake, dual carburetors, Edelbrock, 4 barrels. They call it the Wild Willys. It's a 421, apparently 421 cubic inch. I think it's an Oldsmotor, right? Is that an Oldsmobile?
Yeah.
It's not a Chevy. Because those heads are different. Got the patina on it. Nice. This yours? What kind of engine is that? Is that an Oldsmobile? Pontiac. Oh, okay. I knew it wasn't a Chevy. Oh, so it's a Pontiac. Is that what they call the nail head? Is that or different? Oh, Buicks. Yeah, okay. I get them all mixed. They're all from the same family, right? Oh, okay. I like it. Yeah? Do you actually use the wheelie bars? Will it put it up on the wheelie bars? Huh? It might? Okay. That's cool, man. I like it. So that's a Willys. These are cool. Look inside. All right. And he's got kind of a gasser set up. So the gasser, they're going to have a straight axle in the front, and it's going to be on leaf springs. And the axle is going to mount below leaf spring, giving the front end a higher driving position. It's mostly aesthetics. There's no function in my mind to how it's going to make it perform better. I don't think there's any data that shows that it performs on the track any better than any other kind of front end suspension setup. But I think it was a looks thing. That was just something they were into, I think, back in the 60s. So some people are still trying to bring those back or keep them alive. But that's old Willys gasser. Mustang. We see Mustangs all day, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on the Mustang. It's clean. Convertible Ford. 30-something pickup. Let's see what year it is. But it's a convertible. Take a look at it. Nice inside. Makes me want to do my interior. And that bed too. Got the polished decking. Got a Ford engine, 289, small block Ford. That grill is clean. It's beautiful. Interesting gauge. or excuse me, interesting switch panel there in the center. All right, so this one's a 1931. A couple years older than the one I have, which is a 33. But overall, the same body style. 57 Chevy Bel Air. In red. Yeah, this is a nice C10. This is sick. Oh, he's got the same intake as me, but I'm gonna take my intake off. I don't like it. I just don't like the way it sounds. It's too hollow sounding. You can hear the air rushing through it. I don't really care for it. And then it's too high end. There's no low range, mid range torque. So I'm gonna swap mine out. I think I'm gonna go over to Summit today and buy me a new intake and some injectors and swap them out. I know I mentioned it in a previous video. But yeah, now this is a nice C10 here. This thing's clean. I'm not sure what kind of engine he had under the hood. I think it was a big block Chevy, so maybe I'll find this guy and chop it up with him for a minute. But that interior is clean too. He's got the power windows. He's got some nice door cards there, the door panels. Looks like the original pulls from 1970. Original reproduction cluster, but it looks like it's electronic now. But that's cool, that's chunky. Let's see what year. I think it's a 70, 72. Same thing, 70 to 73, kind of all look the same. He's got the billet grill. Yeah, no, it's cool, I like it. Naturally inspired. No boost in this one, but it's clean. It's a nice clean truck. Is this your ride? This C10? No. Yeah, I like it. That's wet. So I'm gonna head out here to Virginia Street, do some more vlogging, and see what kind of cars they got here on Virginia Street. So we were just underneath the tunnel back there between the two casinos. Alright, you can see us live. Virginia Street's cracking right now. I know nobody says cracking anymore, but I'm old school, so I'm gonna keep using it. I don't care what none of y'all think about that. But yeah, it's popping off over here. Virginia Street's just closed down. So you can see all the folks out today. All right, so we're gonna walk around here. Got this military vehicle here. It's kind of cool. They kept the tools on the back. Pickaxe, got an axe, shovel. Looks like an old communication vehicle. They got the communication gear back here. Looks like some radios. I'm not really sure. I was never in the military, and I certainly wasn't in the military in the 30s or whenever this thing was made. But yeah, this is cool. Got that olive green. Yeah, this one's from Oakland. So this is from the town. So it's an old Style Master, 1940s Style Master. Let's see what year, 40s. 1948. So it's a 48 Style Master. Got the Elko with the black. It's got the metallic black, like a candy metallic black. Looks like I don't know what kind of interior that, ostrich, I think. Got the ostrich interior. You can see the pattern on the seats. Yeah, it's cool. Elko. Oh, he did a custom panel in the back here behind the seats. I believe there's storage in between the bed and the back seats. There's like a little cubby back there. I'm not sure you guys with the Elkos know that. But that's what I recall last time I've been inside one. I don't know if this little body line stock though. I want to say that's custom, that they widened it to fit the rear wheels. Yeah, I think they put some wider wheels on. I think versus tubbing it, I think they kicked out this body line and made a wide body. I don't know. Y'all can comment below if you think that's stock or not, but there's a body line right here. I don't think that's stock. That's cool though. All right, got the Merrill, small block Chevy. Yeah, I skip over a lot of cars, y'all, but there's just too many to capture. It'd be a 3-hour video if I talk about all of them, so I'm just going to walk through here real quick, take a look at it. There's a GT350. I wonder if it's original GT350. It's got no rear seat. It's got the roll bar. It's got the harnesses. This thing probably gets down. So I don't know. This may be original. Looks like it so far. It's got the GT350 with the Cobra on the fuel door, or excuse me, the fuel cap. GT3 or GT350 badges. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one's a legit. You've got a Paxton supercharger on it, so this thing's probably putting in some work. So you got a surge tank, excuse me, for the fuel management. So yeah, this thing's probably legit, probably puts down. Looks like it's signed by Carroll Shelby. So that's legit, that's cool. Yeah, this thing's wet. This thing probably gets down though. Yeah, this is definitely original. You can see there, it's got the tag, the Shelby tag, right on the firewall. Yeah, that's cool. See, I can't do every vehicle, but if I see a GT350 original Shelby, I'm gonna stop and talk about it. Or something like this here. Look at this thing, completely custom, y'all. It's a 1937 Ford custom coupe. This paint is ridiculous. He's got these like ghost flames coming up. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see that, but some ghost flames coming up off the fender. You can see how low that fender is to the ground. Originally, I think there was a split in the fender here where it was a 2-piece. They may have smoothed that out to make it 1-piece. You can see the ghost flames coming up the fender there. It's in a really bright gold. I want to say gold metallic. Yeah, you can see the skeletons in the paint here. The detail is just amazing. So go ahead and take a look at that. Check out the interior. The paint work continues inside with flames down the center console, across the dash. Some more airbrush work there. So yeah, he's got a lot of airbrush work going on here. Some ghost flames here, some skulls. Not really my style, but definitely put in the work. I see you, man. You're doing good work here, but definitely I wouldn't do the flames and the skulls, but I like it. And then he's got the side exit exhaust right out the running boards. He's got the tail lights integrated into the fender. Everything's smoothed out.
That is cool.
Big long trunk on this thing. It's got the crocodile interior. You can see the crocodile pattern back there in the trunk.
Fatties in the back, Michael.
He's got a lot of meat on the back of this thing. I don't know, probably like a, what is it? Oh no, it's not as big as I thought. It's a 295. I was going to say a 315, but it looks bigger from the outside. Suicide doors. Suicide doors. Basically, they open the opposite of a typical door. They open front to back versus back to front. So that's called a suicide door. For those of you that are tuning in that aren't so hip to the language, that's what we call a suicide door. Again, the crocodile on the interior. And then that dash work, again, all that airbrush work there on the dash. And center console. So, yeah, this thing's clean. It's wet. I love the how low it sits. I love the grill. I guess we didn't go over the engine. I'm not sure what engine's in it. Let me check a look at the placard and see what kind of engine this thing has. They don't say. Yeah, but it's a 37. Definitely not a 37 engine. It looks like a small block Chevy. All right, so we're gonna continue through here. Again, I'm not gonna go ahead and document every car. There's just too many. I would be. So I'm gonna stop here just because it's a Camaro like mine. This one's a 70, mine's a 73. This has a split bumper, that's cool, I like that. But I'm definitely not painting mine this color, but tell me which color. Comment below which color you think I should paint the Camaro. I know I've said it a couple times, but still looking for feedback. None of y'all are chiming in, trying to get some interaction from you guys. But this one looks like I want to say purple, and it's got like ghost in butterflies. So I'm gonna say it's a female's car. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that dudes can't have butterflies on their hood, but I'm gonna say it's a female car. But they got the butterflies ghost into the hood. Again, wouldn't be my choice, but I like the car because it's a Camaro. So yeah, it's cool, a little different than mine. But the butterflies, I don't know. I can't get down with the butterflies though. I gotta put my sunshades on, y'all. It's sunny out here. Corvette. It's like all original color, white on black, or red on white, black interior. Yeah, this looks all factory original. Hardtop convertible. Let's see what year. But yeah, you can tell it's a hardtop convertible because you can see the gasket seal there. Let's see, you can see the gasket seal right there. So it's a hardtop convertible. Yeah, they had hardtop convertibles back then. Right there, you can see a seal. Again, that top comes off. I think you would have to have a place to store it in your garage though. But yeah, it's a all factory 1960 Chevy's Corvette. So there ain't nothing customized to this. This is how they made them back then. Made them look pretty sweet. So we got a LS Swap Chevelle here. I think it's a 1972 Chevelle. Yes. Looks like it's got a Pro Charger on it. Oh, it's a Vortex. Sorry, it's not a Pro Charger. It's a Vortex supercharger, and it's got a air to water intercooler. You can see that here. A Misimoto air to water. You can see that there. So so this compresses the air to force more air into the engine for more horsepower. Got a blow off valve here. It goes into an air to water intercooler. So what's happening is the water is flowing through what would essentially be a heat exchanger, similar to what a radiator would do, and then the cold water is actually cooling the air that's being pushed into the engine. So that charge of air coming in is coming in cold. The colder the air, the denser. That means the more air you're fitting in your cylinders, more horsepower. Hot air reduces horsepower. So that's just a little lace you with a little knowledge of how all these systems work. But this is a nice setup with the Vortex supercharger and the air to water intercooler. The LS Swap, I think 72 Chevelle. So I'm assuming it's the original SS grill. So let's take a look at this one here. This is another V8. What's that?
Are those spark plugs? If they are, they're really short spark plugs.
No, the spark plugs are in the traditional area here, down on the head.
Oh, okay.
See where the spark plug wires are going? These are coil packs. So it's getting a signal from the ECU telling it when to fire off this coil, and it sends the power down to that spark plug to create a spark.
All right, I'm glad I asked.
But it's all computer controlled.
You know, look, the only original thing I think is right there.
No, there's some original. The battery's in the original position.
Well, yeah.
The booster, master cylinder's original. Inner field fender wells are original. You got a wiper motor in here, still original. There's still quite a bit. Really, it's just an engine swap. They put an oil catch can. That's not original.
Give it a little more power.
Oh, a lot more power than what it came with. Even a stock LS motor is going to be double the power that the original engine was putting out. So I'm imagining this is not stock LS though. There's some work been done to it. It's got the headers.
Pretty cool.
I don't think he's running fuel injection though. I think he's running a carburetor. I do not see any high pressure lines. Yeah, so we got low pressure lines coming to the carburetor for fuel. So he's just running a standard pump to a carburetor. So he's not using the ECU to control his fuel delivery, only his spark. So, you know, you can kind of set your motor up whatever way you want. There's a lot of different variations to these LS swaps, a lot of different things you could do. But this is a cool car. I like it in all black, black on black, murdered out. Let's see what year is this. This is 72. Yeah, this is 72. Yeah, it's got a nice interior. Everything's been done. He's got it. Got the B&M shifter, kind of old school shifter, but it's sweet. That's a classic shifter right there. It's clean with the rally stripes, white rally stripes. I wish dude was here. I'd like to talk to him about his car, maybe get an interview, but I don't see anybody here right now to talk to. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're just gonna keep walking down this road, see what else we can get into. It's nice talking to you.
You too. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. I see a few cars down the way, so I'm gonna make it down there, see if I could talk to a few more people before I call it a day. And then I'll get back with you guys later tonight. Nice little bully there. I like that. What's up, doggy? A nice dog. I like him. Little bully breed. I like the bullies. I used to rescue them, so I got a fondness towards them. All right, family. So I just had to stop real quick, get those cars rolling through. Got to always post some Instagram stuff too. So, you know, I'm trying to lay my presence on thick, try to get my my brand out there, you know. So we do what we can. Let me go ahead and save this as a draft so I could post that later on Instagram. But you know how I do it. And if you ain't following me yet on Instagram, go ahead, man, tap in. I don't know what y'all waiting for. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my QR code up on the screen now, somewhere over here. So go ahead and tap in. But it's Brett_media_IG on Instagram. You know, support your boy on all platforms, right? All right, so let me see if I can't get some more shots here. We got a C10. Not sure, I can't call it on the color, but it's sick. I like it. It's low, sitting on bags. You can see the framework back here is immaculate. It's like a flat black, TIG welded. The welds look clean. It's got a kind of like a traction bar system on here. No, actually a 4-link. It's a 4-link suspension, but it's just dropped so low. The angle of the 4-link makes it look like a 3-link, but it's not. It's a 4-link. I can see the mounts up front for the 4-link, so you can see the 2 bolts there. I'm not sure what axles he's running. Looks like a 12-bolt rear end. Got the airbags there. Got the tank, the pumps. And there's a fuel cell down here. This is a clean ride. I like it. The bed too, highly glossed, nice wood grain. Got the original steering wheel. That's dope. A tweed type seat. Full bench, old school bench. Shout out to the fools riding around on bench seats. That way you can have your girl right next to you, hugging up on you, you know, in case you want a cupcake. All right. What we got under the hood is a LS swap. I don't know which one. I ain't gonna even try to guess, but I'm gonna assume it's out of some kind of Camaro or something. The big fat fender wells in here. Plenty enough room for some chunky tires up front. Willwood brakes with the booster. Looks like a Griffin radiator. Big chunky radiator, probably a 3-core. And it looks like he's still running AC too, so that's dope. Riding in comfort with the AC, got the polished out compressor. You can see the lines going through the firewall. So yeah, a lot of attention to detail here. I like this. This is a dope ride. This is low too. That's nice. All right, family, so I hope you enjoyed this video today. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be notified of my next episode. I release fresh content weekly, so check it out. All my content's original. Show your brother some love, and make a comment below, because that really helps that algorithm. I'm not gonna stop saying it, just trying to educate you folks out there on how this YouTube thing works. Right now I got a small audience, trying to expand my reach. So go ahead and get some interactions with some comments below and hitting the like button. That way the algorithm knows that you guys enjoy the channel, and then they expand my reach to a broader audience. And until next time, stay good, family. Peace.